Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition with Fricksauce. And we are on our way to, I don't know what. We've set up some war table quests, so those are underway, and now we are free to do stuff. Let's see. I thought I already did that, but let's go drop that off for Aiden, and then maybe we'll head over to the Storm Coast.
It's Sigrid. You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Yeah, I think we've already kind of talked to him as much as we ever get to. Let's do some upgrades. Let's pick the right table.
Once we raised up our chalice in victory, once we sat in the light of our dreams, once we were in our homeland with strength and might, once we were not afraid of the night.
What's up, Solas? Hello. Hello, darling. Apparently nothing. So, on we go. Yikes. Okay. Let's see. Let us go to... Let's hang out in Crestwood. Or do we want to go over to... Forbidden? Nah, I don't have enough shards. I don't really have a whole lot of shards, so that's not gonna make that too worth it. So let's go mess with the people on the Storm Coast.
Ironbull, did you clean your weapon after the last fight?
No. Odds are we're gonna be killing something again in a few minutes. Besides, the bloodstains are good for scaring enemies. They see a big, messy blade, and they... You know... I'll go clean it.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, darling. Hey guys, what's with the big chest?
We've been searching the region for resources. Commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful.
Gee, thanks. Well, not exactly a supply, but okay. You awful given. Alright, there's a cave over here, so I want to go mess about in that, and then we will head up the coast, and I'm just gonna stop and pick spindleweed since it's all over the place here. We'll pick it up if it's on the way. Trying to make that my mantra. Pick it up on the way, don't go back for it. Within reason, you know, if it's like something really cool, I'm gonna go back for it. Yeah, deep stalkers. Do love how stuff bounces around. There are torches. I might need to increase my brightness for it because I certainly can't see very well. Oops. There is something over there. I'm gonna go stand in the middle of the mine, and then I'm gonna go provoke it. If I can. If I can hit the right... Go up that way. Well, I guess I won't be doing that. Because that clearly did nothing for me. There he is, whatever it is. Deep stalker. What they're vulnerable to. Oh. That one's dead, so. We'll have to find out on the next one. Ooh. Spider guts? I mean, deep stalker hide? Yes. Alright. Ooh. Ocean waves. They did it so well. It's so pretty. Uh-oh. You guys weren't here before. That's right. Fear my fire. Let's go get those guys too. Let's try to get those guys. Mwaha. No dogs allowed. Not too shabby. And we're gonna pick that up too. Sorry, it's technically on the way. Yay, cotton, because apparently I have run out of a lot of materials, like cloth, which was weird. I thought I was doing pretty good in collecting it, but when I went to make Vivian an upgraded staff, there was not enough material. So I guess I've been collecting a lot of herbs and not much else. Or I need a better variety. Stuff. Templar boats. Shard! I guess I should probably highlight those, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go back for the Blood Lotus. You know I am. Excuse me. And look at the texture. She's wet, and that's, I mean, her coat is wet. It's just cool. It's just so cool. I'm not going for that. That's annoying. I mean, that's just annoying. And it's iron. I probably have a million iron. It's probably the only thing I have at this point. That and Drakestone. Yay! Black Lotus. I need some Dawn Lotus, though. One of the next potion upgrades require Dawn Lotus. Alright. Into the dock. Ooh, spiders. They do grip right up on you, don't they? Let us turn on some lights, because it's wicked dark in here. Meh, dragon. But let's do. Oh, hello. Oh, electric. Very well. Oh, just to get the fire. It's resistant to electricity. What can you do? Oops. Oh, great big boom. That was not me, by the way. That was Vivian, I believe. Ooh, I love how the lightning lights up the place. That's nice, because, you know, then I can actually see. Oh my gosh, how many freaking spiders are there? Pretty box. With stuff. And here a dragon. Oops. Did I? Okay, yes. I am looting in all directions and I'm not fully in control of. It's a very interesting experience. Deep stalkers, yeah, both. Alright, let's see if we can actually get out of this cave without being attacked again. Lightning. There they are. I get myself into these things, I know. And I am going to save.
Okay, that's badass.
Yeah, it totally is. I just love the markings on the... Oh, hello. Well, let's not get too close. Oh, she's done our job for us. Okay.
Iron Bull, stop picking at that scab or it won't heal properly.
I know, but the scar will look amazing. You see, it already sort of looks like a wyvern's... I'll just put the bandage back on now. Sorry, ma'am.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you, darling. Oh, look at all the cool stuff. Excellent. Oh, and a rift, of course. Well, let's play dress up a little bit. Ooh. Oh, except mine has all this stuff on it. Brr. Alright, now you see my bulky ripping mail. But she looks a whole lot more useful. Alright, guys. Go get him. Sit there. I love it when they do that. Oh my gosh. Let's back up. so maybe I'm a bit protected. Am I? No, that guy's gonna get me, isn't he? Yes, he is. There we go. Oh, terrors every time. Never fails. We'll just loot that real quick, maybe. Aha. Gotcha this time, you bastards. Ha. Wow, they are all just coming up here. Get out of my sauce. Oh my goodness. Oh, this guy. This guy. Get that guy. Thank you. Don't follow me. We dropped all sorts of good stuff. Power. You can rack up a lot of power by the end of these playthroughs. After I've opened everything conceivable, I still have like 300 points of power. It's ridiculous. But then again, I like to do all the requisition stuff, which you don't have to do nearly as much of as you think you do. I thought there was a logging stand. I always forget which, I don't know, valley it is. I guess we call this a valley. I don't know if it's this one or a little bit further up the coast. I think it's further up the coast. That's okay. Nugs. That'll do it. Crispy nug. No drops. Well, there. That would be a great big cliff. And tons of rocks. You know my favorite. Ugh. And you don't want to mess with me, lady. Oh, cotton. I could use that. Oh, and there's something over here. What is it? I didn't kill it, so I don't know. Or at least, I didn't mean to kill it, so I don't know. Which means you know I have to have it. Because it's free. Nugs! Well, it was either going to be nugs or rams, right? So that's all I've seen so far. At least right around here. Well, Summerstone, yay! Lots of Summerstone. And a creepy house.
Let's not linger here too long.
Yeah, it looks like it should be moldy. And look at all the water. Parvalin, the occupied north. In the 30th year of the Steel Age, the first Qunari ships were sighted off the coast of Parvalan in the far north, marking the beginning of a new age of warfare. History calls this the First Qunari War, but it was mostly a one-sided bloodbath, with the Qunari advancing far into the mainland. Qunari warriors in glittering steel armor carved through armies with ease. Their cannons, the likes of which our ancestors had never seen, reduced city walls to rubble in a matter of seconds. Stories of Qunari occupation vary greatly. It is said they dismantled families and sent captives to learning camps for indoctrination into their religion. Those who refused to cooperate disappeared to mines or construction camps. For every tale of suffering, however, there is another of enlightenment deriving from something called the Qun. This is either a philosophical code or a written text that governs all aspects of Qunari life, perhaps both. One converted Saharan reported pity for those who refused to embrace the Qun, as if the conquerors had led him to a sort of self-discovery. For all my life, I followed the Maker wherever his path led me, he wrote, but in the Qun I have found the means to travel my own path. It has been said that the most complete way to wipe out a people is not with blades, but with books. Thankfully, a world that had repelled 4 blights would not easily bow to a foreign aggressor, and so the exalted marches began. The greatest advantage of the Chantry-led forces was the Circle of Magi. For all their technology, the Qunari appeared to harbor great hatred for magic. Faced with cannons, the Chantry responded with lightning and balls of fire. The Qunari enemies lacked the sheer numbers of humanity, so many were slain at Marnas Pel on both sides that the veil is said to be permanently sundered, the ruins still plagued by restless corpses. But each year, the Chantry pushes further and further into the Qunari lines, although local converts to the Qun proved difficult to return to Andraste's teachings. By the end of the Storm Age, the Qunari were truly pushed back. Rivain was the only human land that retained the Qunari religion after being freed, and its rulers attempted to barter a peace. Most human lands signed the Lomarin Accord, accepting the Tevinter Imperium. It is a shaky peace that has lasted to this day. From The Exalted Marches, an examination of Chantry warfare by Sister Petrine, Chantry scholar. Oh, I almost missed that. Oh, of course the door's locked. Shocked and burning. Oh. Sneak attack. Bzzzt. Well, I didn't drop anything. That's sucky. Alright, let's see where we're going. I guess we could head... Oh, Wardens. Wardens. So let's kind of head there. And we'll just get those marked and active, rather. Summer's down. There's a spinning wheel. I don't remember the spinning wheel. In the mist, phantoms out of dreams. The world did not end that night. I rose in the morning to see that the sky still glowed green, and its light was still visible to us at sea, even with the sun blazing above. The crew could talk about nothing else. There were so many questions, none of which would receive answers till we made port in Antiva. From there, things only became stranger. As dusk fell, I found myself once again on the decks, having realized that it was the fresh air that kept the seasickness at bay. I was entertaining idle thoughts. The book I'd been reading had filled my head with curious tales of things seen at sea. That was when I saw the light, flickering like a candle flame floating above the water, the same shade of green we saw in the sky the night before. As I watched, a bank of mist emerged from it and stretched towards the sea lily. Peeking out of the mist were white sails and prow headed straight for us. It took everything I had to find my voice, but I called up to the crow's nest. "Look!" I cried and pointed. The watchman's eyes widened and the bell was sounded. The call went out to the helmsman. "Turn! Hard to starboard!" We swung wide and narrowly passed the ship in the mist. I will never forget what I saw next. Hissing faces, some wreathed in flame, some in smoke, with dark holes for eyes and rows of sharp teeth. They were everywhere, on the decks, up in the rigging. I fell back in fright, and must have lost consciousness. When I came to, I saw the helmsman standing over me, his face ashen. We both knew what we had seen. It was the wind-lined marsher, come out of legend into reality. From the account of Vierlazar of Treviso, rumored to be a retired Antivan crow. And what does it have to do with the spinning wheel? I mean, it would be a nice place to spin if it weren't, you know, raining. Constantly raining on the coast. It's so random. Just spinning wheel. Alright, we're gonna head towards the camp. If we don't keep getting distracted, you know, as one does. But in the meantime, I think this is probably a good place to stop. We're almost there. So I will say, oh, so pretty. Auf Wiedersehen. And if you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe below and leave a comment if you like. And I will see you in the next episode.